In every corner of the world, tales of strange, legendary beasts have been passed down for generations. These stories, blending myth and mystery, continue to capture our imaginations and challenge our understanding of the natural world. From the desolate mountains of North America to the rainforests of Africa and the arid deserts of Latin America, sightings and encounters with these elusive creatures defy explanation. Some call them monsters, others call them cryptids, yet all agree that they walk the fine line between fact and folklore. Join us on a journey to explore the origins, sightings, and cultural impacts of some of the world's most famous mythical creatures: the blood-sucking chupacabra, the towering Bigfoot, the enigmatic Mokele Mbembe, and other fascinating beings that linger in the shadows, always just out of reach. The chupacabra, the vampire of the Americas, origins of the legend. The legend of the chupacabra, meaning goat sucker in Spanish, first emerged in Puerto Rico in the mid-1990s. Farmers began discovering their livestock, mainly goats and chickens, dead in the fields, each animal with 2 puncture wounds on its neck and drained of blood. The phenomenon quickly spread across Latin America, and eyewitness accounts described a small, hairless creature with reptilian skin, a row of spikes along its back, and large, unblinking eyes. Sightings and theory. Sightings of the chupacabra surged, with reports not only in Puerto Rico, but in Mexico, Central America, and even parts of the United States. Witnesses described a creature that moved with surprising speed, with some describing it as almost alien-like. Skeptics suggested that these chupacabras were nothing more than sick or malnourished wild dogs, but others held firmly to the belief in a new species of blood-drinking predator. Scientific investigation. Forensic analyses of suspected chupacabra corpses generally revealed them to be coyotes with mange, a condition caused by parasitic mites. While science has offered explanations for some cases, the consistency of sightings and the similarity of attack patterns across the Americas continue to stir questions about this mythical creature. Bigfoot, the giant in the wood. History and folklore. One of the most famous mythical creatures in North America, Bigfoot, also known as Sasquatch, has been a part of indigenous folklore for centuries. Stories of large, hairy, man-like beings roaming the dense forests of the Pacific Northwest have persisted for generations. Known for its towering stature, footprints measuring up to 24 inches, and its uncanny ability to evade capture, Bigfoot has become an icon of the cryptozoology world. Modern sightings and evidence. The most famous piece of evidence is the Patterson-Gimlin film, shot in 1967, which shows a large ape-like figure walking through a forest in California. Despite debates over its authenticity, the film sparked a wave of interest and became the cornerstone of Bigfoot lore. Hundreds of eyewitnesses have since reported encounters across the US, Canada, and even parts of Asia, where similar creatures like the Yeti have been reported. Scientific pursuits and public skepticism. While no conclusive evidence, such as skeletal remains, has been found, researchers continue to study hair samples, analyze footprint casts, and collect eyewitness testimonies. Some scientists argue that Bigfoot could be a relic population of Gigantopithecus, a massive ape species that once roamed Asia, while skeptics claim it's a hoax fueled by misidentifications and folklore. Yet the allure of the Bigfoot mystery persists. Mokele Mbembe, Africa's living dinosaur. Ancient roots and indigenous knowledge. In the remote rainforests of the Congo River Basin, stories tell of a colossal creature known as Mokele Mbembe, or one who stops the flow of rivers. Indigenous people describe it as a massive reptilian animal with a long neck, resembling a sauropod dinosaur. According to local tribes, the creature inhabits the swamps and rivers, emerging rarely but with enough impact to stop water currents in its path. Expeditions and alleged sightings. Since the early 20th century, explorers and researchers have ventured into the Congo in search of Mokele Mbembe. Some, like naturalist Ivan T. Sanderson, claim to have glimpsed the creature, while others brought back anecdotal evidence from local tribespeople. Despite numerous expeditions, including those sponsored by Western institutions, the dense, nearly impenetrable rainforest terrain has prevented definitive confirmation. The scientific and ecological debate. Many scientists regard Mokele Mbembe as a mixture of myth and misidentification, pointing out the ecological challenges of a large, dinosaur-like creature existing undetected for millennia. Skeptics suggest it may be based on sightings of large crocodiles or other known species, yet some cryptozoologists believe that the persistence of local legends points to a real yet unknown creature still lurking in Africa's uncharted regions. The Loch Ness Monster, Scotland's aquatic enigma. A storied past. The legend of the Loch Ness Monster dates back to the 6th century, with tales of a water beast in the Scottish Highlands, Loch Ness. Modern accounts exploded in 1933, when a couple reported seeing a large creature with a long neck crossing the road near the loch. Since then, the Loch Ness Monster, affectionately known as Nessie, has become a global phenomenon, with countless sightings and thousands of people flocking to the shores of Loch Ness in hopes of glimpsing the creature. Evidence and iconic sightings. The famous surgeon's photograph of 1934, showing a creature's head and neck rising from the water, became an icon of the mystery. Although later revealed to be a hoax, the image inspired generations of cryptid enthusiasts and sparked extensive sonar and photographic studies. In recent years, technology like DNA sampling and advanced sonar have been employed to investigate the loch's murky depths, with inconclusive results. Scientific explanations and modern interest. Most scientists believe the Loch Ness Monster is a case of mistaken identity, possibly involving large eels or known aquatic animals. However, some cryptozoologists suggest that the creature could be a surviving species of plesiosaur or another ancient aquatic reptile. The mystery has made Nessie a cultural icon, intertwining folklore with science and tourism in a way that few other cryptids have achieved. Other legendary beasts around the world. Yeti, the abominable snowman of the Himalayas. The Yeti, or abominable snowman, is a legendary creature said to inhabit the snowy peaks of the Himalayas. Known for its large footprints and fearsome presence, the Yeti has been part of local folklore for centuries. While climbers like Sir Edmund Hillary have sought proof of its existence, the creature remains an unsolved enigma, with explanations ranging from unknown primates to misidentified bears. The Jersey Devil, America's infernal cryptid. In the Pine Barrens of New Jersey, the Jersey Devil haunts the woods, described as a winged creature with hooves, horns, and glowing red eyes. This 18th century legend has generated intense interest, with reports of sightings and encounters persisting into modern times. Theories range from a deformed animal to a supernatural being, cementing its place in American folklore. Bunyip, Australia's Phantom of the Billabong. The bunyip is a creature from Australian Aboriginal folklore, said to dwell in the swamps and billabongs. Descriptions vary, but many depict it as a massive, water-dwelling creature with a terrifying cry. Some suggest it could be based on encounters with the now extinct Diprotodon, while others believe it to be a true cryptid that still lurks in remote regions. The appeal and mystery of cryptids. In the end, these creatures represent the unknown and the wonder of possibility in a world that seems fully mapped and documented. The legends of the Chupacabra, Bigfoot, Mokele Mbembe, and others endure because they inspire curiosity and awe, challenging our assumptions about nature and the boundaries of human knowledge. While some may view these creatures as mere products of imagination, others see them as reminders that, perhaps, the world still holds secrets waiting to be discovered. Whether as science, myth, or something in between, the cryptids of the world continue to captivate us, inviting each new generation to look beyond the ordinary, to question and to believe, if only a little, in the magic of the unknown. I personally believe that if many people have claimed to have seen a creature, then it most likely exists. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. Please like and subscribe to be alerted of new content.